Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Lincoln here, and I have got a scripture for you today. We are wrapping up our series on habits, and so I'm hoping that reading a scripture each day can become one of your habits. This is one of the first scriptures I ever learned, going way, way back to when I first became a Christ follower. And I'll never forget what it felt like to kind of hold a Bible when I was a new believer. And I don't know if you ever do this, but you like flip it open. I didn't know where to turn. It was, I didn't grow up in church, so it was just kind of like close my eyes and open it up. And I remember opening to Luke chapter 12, verse 25, and it addresses, Jesus is talking and he addresses worry. And I don't know about you, but up until that point in my life, I could have made a career out of worrying. I figured things to worry about that were ridiculous, and some of the things were valid. And I was laying in bed the other morning. I started reading the news, and as I'm sure many of you do, and just with the access to information that we have nowadays, it is staggering how much stuff we can find to worry about. And this is what Jesus says in Luke chapter 12, verse 25. He said, "Who of you can add a single hour to his life by worrying?" And when I first read that scripture, it hit me like a freight train. And I remember that night's sleep was one of the best I had ever gotten, because I started learning to hand my worries to him and not try to carry them on my own. And so whatever it is today that you're worrying about or thinking about, or maybe trying to control or trying to keep within your grasp, I want to encourage you to ask yourself that question: could I add a single hour to my life by worrying? And Jesus is saying, you're going to get from A to B, but what that journey is like for you is up to you. And so I'm going to try to choose every day, make that habit of giving my worries to him, casting my cares upon him, not taking them on my own shoulders. Luke 12:25, write it down. If you're a tattoo person, that's a good one to tattoo. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? So let's cast our cares upon the Lord today and try not to worry so much. He's got it in his hands. So love you guys. We'll see you soon.